different perspective. Yeah, and just keep going forward and just keep balling for it.
What was the lesson learned there? Because I mean, what did you learn going through that?
Honestly, just play to the best of my ability. Don't worry about my opponent, who's in front of me. It's really just about me and play to the level I play and to the standard here at Ohio State.
You know, watching you Saturday, you seem to be flowing extremely well with whatever the situation was. Did you feel as good as you felt on the football field this year on Saturday over there?
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, and when you're doing that, how are you playing there? What's going through your brain? You know what I mean? Just
Play by play, do my job, and everything's gonna work out for the team.
Denzel, I know you don't want to make excuses and you don't want to look back too much. But you had some issues in training camp with the shoulder, then you had the hand issue that popped up in the season. Like, just not being able to practice seems like maybe we weren't aware of how much that was impacting you.
Yeah, man, it's part of the game, man. Just for me, you just got to just have a strong mind, just keep going forward, and just control the things I can control. And yeah, man.
How do you have a greater sense of appreciation for what actually being able to practice means on Saturdays after going through that?
Yeah, no doubt. Because the way you practice, the way you're gonna play on Saturdays too, and I didn't have the most reps. I think I had one of the least amount of reps out of the whole corner room throughout fall camp and off season. So yeah, man. So just being able to be out here fully healthy, I'm happy.
What was the harder thing to deal with, shoulder or the hand?
Probably my shoulder. Shoulder's back healthy now and just ready for the future.
Was that, just to clarify, was that something that had lasted from last season? Or was that didn't last?
No, it happened in the off season, so I think
Okay.
yeah, it's off season.
What was the number change?
Oh
Did
yeah.
that and why number 10?
So like last year, I really just wanted the single digit. I thought I liked it. I did like the 5 a little bit. It was just something about me. It was just I wanted to go back to my high school number. I had 10 in high school, and I really liked that number a lot. So I stick with that probably for the rest of my time here.
Choice, one number 10 here, but if you talk to him at all about
Who?
Choice man.
No, I have not talked to him yet. I didn't even know he wore 10. That's awesome.
Hey, so your hands. Did that happen in practice? I mean,
Yeah, it happened. Just hit the ball out. Next thing you know, my whole joint came off the bone.
Yeah.
So it's split in half. Still recovering, but I'm good.
But you were thinking about playing that next week, right? I mean,
Wisconsin week.
yeah.
Yeah. That was the week I got surgery on. I think it was that Wednesday. I had extreme pain game day. I just couldn't do it. I tried to. I put the club on, went out there. It was just hurting too bad.
You put the club on. What drives a guy to try to play with basically a reconstructed, not reconstructed, but a fixed,
Yeah,
surgically fixed finger?
I love this team. They depend on me. They trust me. So I went out there, tried to do the best of my ability to go out there and play with the club on. Just couldn't do it.
Do you still have pain from that, or you just deal with it?
I deal with it. Yeah, I put the cast on. I'm out there. I'm good.
Not to keep dwelling on the injury, but like you have a very physical style of corner, it seems. So I guess how does your shoulder, your hand, those things affect your ability to bump and run?
Yeah, no doubt. So you really just got to throughout the week you got to try new things. Try new things with the shoulder, the hand, coming down on ball, stuff like that. So you really just got to find your way, and it really just it's based on practice throughout the week and what I do and how I can use my body to the best ability.
Did you and Jordan lean on each other at all as you were both going through those injuries?
Yeah, man, we just got to just keep our heads strong. Told him just keep his head strong and just keep moving forward. It's part of the game. You got to control what you can control.
What's it meant to this defense to get him back in the mix these last 2 weeks?
Big time deal. We trust him. We love him. Yeah, man, it's awesome to have him back.
Can you elaborate a little more on what you saw from him going through the recovery process and kind of how he handled that?
Yeah, man, hamstrings is nothing to joke with. It's a lingering deal. You really got to take your time with that, not rush back too early. And I'm just glad we got him back now.
Denzel, you mentioned having fewer reps earlier this season. For a DB, how important are those reps, having the volume up to get in the rhythm?
It's extremely important because you set your foundation in the off season, and what you do in the off season, building up to the season, is what you're going to do in the game. So it's really important to do that and really honing on your technique and the things out there. So yeah.
And even in game, when you see like 70 plus snaps, is it easier to get in a groove than if you're playing 20 to 30 or 40?
Yeah, no doubt. The more snaps you play, the more you get adjusted to the game, the flow of the game. And yeah. So,
Beyond the injuries, was it anything to do with the scheme, having to learn the new scheme this year? Did you feel like that slowed you down at all at the beginning, or not so much?
say that again?
Beyond the injuries, like the kind of the slow start to the season, maybe if you want to call it that, did that have anything to do with the having to learn a new scheme in your second year?
Not really. Obviously, a new scheme, got to adjust a different way. Ball's coming out quicker. As you can see, we set a lot of pressure, so ball's gonna come out quick, and really just got to hone in on your technique.
You came in last year and were like very confidence forward, and that's kind of what led you to have the success you had last year. So when things got a little tough really for you this year, how did you maintain that confidence? Was it hard to maintain that confidence and take that out on the field when you were having struggles?
Not at all. I believe in myself, and again, I play for an audience of one, and I have a strong mindset, and I know what I can do, and I know what I can do for this team, and yeah, that's really it.
What is it that you feel like you're doing differently now than you were earlier in the season?
Nothing. Just keep practicing hard. Obviously, in the beginning of the season, I couldn't practice as much because of injuries, but yeah, just keep going.
Do you feel like more confident, or maybe just in a better rhythm now than you were when you were playing those first few games of the year?
You know, I always have the best confidence in myself.
Is there something you've done the last couple weeks you feel most proud of?
Yeah.
Fewer ball thrown your way, or is
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, everything's good.
Do you feel like going into the second half of the season that maybe you're building momentum, that the pass defense can build some momentum here in this last month of the regular season?
Yeah, man, it's all about just finishing strong. We got about 4 more games in the regular season, really hopefully 6 more games if we could do what we got to do. And yeah, man, just stay the course.
Denzel,
Last question.
what's it like for a corner having Ronnie and Nathan behind you?
Man, I love those guys. I trust them with everything I have. It's nothing better than being being out on the field with guys you love and trust to the fullest, and knowing they're gonna have your back. So,
How well are they playing?
I mean, what you think? They're playing awesome. You just got to keep going and take it game by game.
How did you guys reconcile the performance against Penn State, like the overall defensive performance, with still giving up a couple of those like explosive plays?
Like you asked me about the overall performance of our game.
Yeah.
I feel like the defense as a whole played awesome. I feel like this is our first game we've actually been challenged. Penn State's a good team. They have a good defense over there. And yeah, it was fun. Best environment I ever played in, and I feel like this is probably the best game the defense has played with this type of team.
You mentioned the first time you've actually been challenged. Did you guys need that, like a real test?
Yeah, we really needed that because the real challenge is coming in about 3 more weeks. Team up north, so we got that down.
Thanks, Denzel.